In this class, we will dive deep into how to identify, interpret, and trade the Gravestone Doji Pattern effectively in the KuCoin Futures market. Alright, this pattern is one of the most powerful bearish reversal signals, and today you will learn how to trade it like a pro. So just stay with me, okay? So if you haven't signed up on KuCoin Exchange yet, you can check the description section. You see the first link is where you can sign up and trade futures through KuCoin Exchange, and the second one is the ongoing KuCoin streamer community airdrop. Okay, so let me kindly drop it on the comment section in case you can't click on the link. Right, I've dropped it in the comment section. So the first one is the is a link where you can sign up KuCoin automatically. So just make sure you have access to that, because I'm not going to use any other exchange apart from KuCoin Exchange to explain these things. Okay, so make sure you are in. Just make sure you are in. Just make sure you are in, and this is one of this is how the app looks like. So this is the KuCoin Exchange you are going to use. So just stay with me. I'm logging in with my fingerprint, so that is it. So this is the exchange, guys. This is the exchange, guys. I'm coming. Just give me a minute. Let me set things up. All right. Okay. This is the exchange. This is a KuCoin Exchange, and these futures. This is where our trading will be taking place. All right. So we're going to be trading futures. I'm going to show you some kind of how to set your trade using KuCoin Future Exchange. Okay. Right. This is the market tab. You can check spot. You can also check futures here. Okay. Also check new tokens that are being launched. Okay. You can check all of them here. These are utility tokens being listed on KuCoin Exchange. Giggle is $66 per one with 25.32 million market cap. That is amazing. So this is it. You can tap on the ETH USDT and select any token of your choice. Okay, can decide to select BTC, but that is it. So now before we talk about how to trade using the Gravestone Doji pattern effectively in KuCoin Futures market, I would love to go back to our previous class, just like a kind of revision, because now you all know that the Gravestone Doji is from two types. Okay, it's like one of the type of Doji pattern. Okay, we have the Dragonfly Doji pattern, and we also have the Gravestone Doji pattern. And this Gravestone Doji pattern, the Dragonfly Doji pattern, I mean to say, we have already discussed it in our previous class. So I'm gonna just touch a little about it before moving to the Gravestone Doji. So if you are serious about improving your trading strategy and mastering market reversal, stay logged in for the next not less than 50 minutes. We are going to be done. Okay, it's not gonna take up to an hour, and I promise that I keep to time so that the class won't be bulky and difficult for you guys to understand the basics. Okay, so just stay with me. So before, I would love to know where you guys are from. You can decide to drop your country flag. You subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and don't forget you must have a KuCoin Futures account. There's a link already I dropped, so endeavor to sign up, okay, and also participate in the streamer community Airdrop campaign. It's a great way to earn while you learn. Okay, so KuCoin have made it easy for us to do anything. Okay, as you are learning, you are earning. So let's go, guys. So now recap of previous class. Okay, so before diving into today's I'll quickly revisit what we covered in our last class, and we covered doji patterns and their types, the dragonfly and the gravestone, which is what I'm going to talk today. I also learned about market psychology, how it plays a role in pattern formation. We also talk about the importance of confirmation candles before taking any trade. All right, and how to use volume and trend lines for better accuracy. Okay, and I remember I also demonstrated how to read indecision candle. That is the main doji in a sideways market. You don't understand what I mean by sideways market? Ranging market that is going up and down in a form of consolidation. Okay, that is a sideways market. So some people call it the ranging market, in which I love to use the ranging market. Okay, but now there's people call it sideways. So when you hear sideways, don't think something different. It's still the same thing as the ranging market. And how to manage risks using stop losses and position sizing. You know, some of you can love to take one silly mistake, which I don't like, trading without stop loss. Okay, so if you missed the last class, go back and watch it after this stream, so that you have a better understanding. I don't want it to overtake our time since we have a limited time here. Okay, because that class will lay the foundation for today's class. So if you learned today's lesson, please endeavor to go back, keep revising. Consistency will make you the best trader. Okay, the Gravestone Doji, which we will explore in details and even apply to our live KuCoin Futures. I'm already here, so I'm going to apply it here. All right, so before we talk about the Gravestone Doji, what is Gravestone Doji? If you may ask, what is Gravestone Doji? Now, Gravestone Doji is a type of doji candle. Okay, is a bearish reversal doji candle pattern that appears when the open, low, close prices are at the same level. Well, there is a long upper wick. You remember in our last class when we talked about the dragonfly. The dragonfly has a long lower wick. Okay, well, this one has a long upper wick. We also call it a long upper shadow or a long upper wick. Now this shows that the buyers, okay, tried as much as they can to push the price up. You get, the buyers were in control of the market. They try to push the price up, but sellers step in strongly, pushing it right back before the candle closes. Okay, So in a nutshell, what it means that gravestone doji candlestick pattern appear mostly at the top of an uptrend. All right, and also signals, and it also gives you signals with a potential bearish reversal. Now tell us that the buyers have lost controls and sellers are taking over of the market. So let's jump to our candlestick Bible so that I can explain that to you. All right, this is a book. Let's keep going for I want you to understand the theoretical aspect of it before we move into the this is the dragonfly doji, the one we now look at the dragonfly doji. Yay, the dragonfly doji. Here in the dragonfly is a bullish candlestick pattern which is formed when the open eye and the close are the same or about the same price. This normally take place at the support level. Okay, the support level is where you mostly find the dragonfly doji pattern. Okay, well, the gravestone doji is mostly found at the resistance level, where the buyers have reached their peak and the sellers are also trying to push the market down. Okay, so the candle closes. Okay, so now the dragonfly doji is a bullish candlestick pattern which is formed when the open eye and the close are the same or about the same price. Now what characterizes the dragonfly doji is the long lower tail that shows the resistance of buyers and their attempt to push the market up. Have you seen it? To push the market up. Now I show you guys a chart. This example of it. You can also check it in our own live chart using the KuCoin exchange app. This is the dragonfly, mostly found at the resistance level. You seen it? At the support level. You see? The sellers were pushing the market down until reach the level where the dragonfly doji candlestick is being formed. What happened? The market spin up again. Have you seen it? This is just a book, okay? I can show you back in the chart right there, but that is not our area of concentration. Okay, this is it. This is where we will focus on the Gravestone Doji. Now remember, it's always advisable not to trade using only one candlestick, okay, or only one strategy or tools. Okay, you have different types of tools which you can use to combine with this Gravestone Doji for a confirmation entry. Okay, so don't just go and use the Gravestone Doji. You will lose. Probably you will lose. Okay, you will lose. Definitely you will lose. So guys, the Gravestone Doji, as I told you, is a bearish version of the dragonfly. It is formed when the open and the close are the same or about the same price. Have you seen it? The open and the close here are about or close to the same price. It's not as flat as the main doji candle, which shows the sign of indecision. Remember from our former previous class, doji candle, which shows the sign of indecision. It doesn't act that way. Okay, this is a bearish candlestick. When it forms at the resistance level, understand, when it forms at the resistance level, the market tends to turn down. That shows that the sellers are in control of the market, not the buyers again, because the buyers were in control of the market before, having a mindset that they will continue to push the market higher and higher. But right now, the sellers have done their best to do what? To bring the market down. The sellers have done their best to bring the market down. So that's just the secret behind this. Just understand the analogy and you're good to go. So now what differentiates the Gravestone Doji from the Dragonfly is the long upper tail. If you can check this chart, the Dragonfly Doji, which is the bullish candlestick here, has a long lower tail. So when you see it, all you say, oh God, how will I know the difference between the Dragonfly Doji? Just know the shadow. From the shadow of the candlestick, you know that this is the Dragonfly Doji candlestick and this is a Gravestone Doji candlestick. Okay, so there's no two ways behind. Just understand the concept. All this thing will flow. And mind you, I'm not telling you to apply all the candlestick pattern in one trade to show that you are a rugged trader. No, sir, don't do that. Okay, just pick some important ones, apply it. Okay, with your RSI or MACD or your moving average. When you combine those two things, you get your confirmation entry, and you will not be shaken when you are doing it. So that's just it, fam. So that the difference is between these, they are weak, and I've explained this to you. Don't worry, we'll soon go to the practical aspect of it. Just understand the theoretical aspect before we move into the technical aspect of it. So this is it, fam. The Gravestone Doji is the bearish version of the Dragonfly Doji. It is formed when the open and close are at the same or about the same price. What differentiates the Gravestone Doji from the Dragonfly Doji is the long upper tail. Okay, is the long upper tail. So just keep touch with me. I'm coming. All right, sorry for wasting your time. So that is it. The formation of the long upper tail is an indication that the market is testing a powerful supply or resistance area. See the example below. Now look at the chart. All right. Now this image illustrates a perfect Gravestone Doji. This pattern indicates that while buyers were able to push the price well above the open, later in the day, sellers overwhelmed the market, pushing the price back down. So as you can see it, have you seen it? The sellers pushed the price back down. The buyers were in control of the market. Have you seen the candlestick form? Boom, 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 boom. That was the closing price, and this is the opening price. They are almost at the same. And boom, a long wick, a long tail, a long shadow happened. And when the long shadow happened, what do you see? When the long shadow happened, the market timed down. Okay, so now the chart above shows the Gravestone Doji at the top of an uptrend after a period of strong bullish activity. The formation of this candlestick pattern indicates that buyers are no longer in control of the market. For this pattern to be reliable, it must occur near a resistance level. You can't see this doji candle in the middle of the market, or in the middle of an uptrend, and you're telling me, oh, something's about to happen. Sure, it might happen, but you might likely lose. Okay, so these two candlesticks must occur at a area of concentration. Okay, resistance level or support level before you think of any trade. All right, so that's just it. Thank you for the like. Saturix Empire, I really enjoyed that. Thanks. All right, so that's just it. That's the Gravestone Doji, and I think I've explained that. Now can we move to the what? Can we now move to the technical aspect of it? Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm coming. Just stay with me. Coming. Let me log in. All right. So sorry for wasting your time. This is the chart. These are futures chart. So our next step right now is to spot the Gravestone Doji, the KuCoin chart. And in this chart, I'm going to make sure you see a clean Gravestone Doji forming at the end of an uptrend. Though it might not be easy, but we are going to do it together. And I want you to notice how long the upper view, which shows that the buyers attempted to push the price higher, but they fell, but the price closed near the open and a trend reversal took place. Okay, bearish trend reversal took place. So, and do you know what causes that? That failure creates that perfect reversal signal. That failure, that is the failure of the buyers to refuse to push. They tried, not refuse, they tried to push it, but it didn't work. Create a what? A perfect reversal signal, which makes the market to calm down. All right. So now I'm going to identify it. I'm going to identify. Oh, I've seen it in a book, but it's hard for me. It's hard for me to identify it on the what? On the chart. So I'm going to show you the critical things, the most important things you need to identify it. Okay. Now I'm going to identify small or no real body, small or no real body, long upper shadow, little to no lower shadow, appears near resistance levels. Okay, appear near resistance levels. So these are the 4 points in which you have to note. All right, the 4 points in which you have to note. Well, let me type it for you guys so that you know what to do. I don't want you to miss it for nothing. Okay, I want to tell you how to identify the Gravestone Doji in candlestick. How to identify Gravestone Doji candlestick. All right. Number one is it must have a small or no real body. You can jot this down. Number 2, long upper shadow. Number 3, little to no lower shadow. For those of you that want to jot down, you can do that. Number 4 is what? Appears near resistance levels. Alright, it appears near resistance level. So that is it. That's how to identify it. And another important tip, okay, that the Gravestone Doji alone does not guarantee reversal. Note that the Gravestone Doji does not guarantee reversal. Always wait for a bearish confirmation candle on the next time frame. All right, always wait for. That means if you see a Gravestone Doji candlestick and you think that the market might, you must wait for a bearish confirmation candle on the next time frame before you enter the market. All right, before you enter the market. So let's look at a few examples on a BTC and ETH chart that we do right now. Let's check. So let's wait for it to load. At least I've explained that to you. Now let's go to the technical aspect of it. All right, so this is it. First of all, you must identify what? You must identify the uptrend. Identify the uptrend. I already explained this market psychology for you: uptrend, downtrend, and sideways. All right, so we want to identify the uptrend aspect of it. Let's use in landscape so that you can see what I'm doing. All right, now this is what we mean by uptrend. As you can see, that BTC here was 74,500 till it pumped to 123,000 US dollars. So this is what you're gonna do. So this is what you're gonna do. We have indicated the uptrend, which is what we were looking for. All right, we have indicated the uptrend, which is what we are looking for. So now I'm going to spot the Gravestone Doji at or near a key resistance level. All right, so it's not going to be an easy one, so you just have to make sure we spot it. This is resistance level. This is resistance level. This is resistance level. All right, this is example of this one here. This one here is this green candlestick here is I want to draw something, so let me explain. This one here is example of what? This one here is example of a dragonfly doji candlestick. A dragonfly doji candlestick. And this is what happened. the market pull up. The market pull up. This might be my support. I might decide to take this as my support level. All right. Might decide to take this at the support level and see what happened to the market. The market time up to what? 124,497 per 1 BTC. So that one is for Dragonfly. Now let's look for our main Gravestone. All right, let's look for it. Let's check 15-minute time frame. Just stay with me. We will all get it. Okay. Remember, it must be in our uptrend phase with a long wick, with a long upper wick. We'll keep searching it. This is a good example of it, but the upper wick is not too long. It must be in an uptrend, signifying that the market will turn down. Yep. I think we got it, farms. This is it, but not too long. Okay, the candle is not too long, but this is the example of it. Have you seen it? That small candle is an example. That small candle here is an example occurring at where? At the resistance level. Have you seen it? This is a resistance. This is a resistance level. This is a resistance level. I'm just doing in case I don't see any other one. This is a resistance level. Now the price was at 1,117 per USDT. All farms was wrong. Have you seen it? Now check what happened after this. After the doji was formed, the Gravestone Doji was formed, the market calmed down. You see, the buyers pushed the market from 114,370 US dollar. All right, pump it to 117,908. But the buyers were not in control of the market, and they were unable. The buyers were unable to push the market upward. All right, they were unable to push the market upward, and the sellers, you see, after that candlestick happened, do you discover that we had a bullish candle that was formed? That is a confirmation entry. A bullish candle was formed. You show that the market is going to turn down. That is 117,000. The market turned down to what? 111. Back to 111,000. Okay, the market turned down. All right, the market turned down. So this is just example. This is one of the examples of a Gravestone Doji candlesticks, and it shows its importance at the resistance level. All right, let's keep searching if we're gonna see another one before we talk about how to place a trade in using our KuCoin app. All right, this is also example. Oh god, this is nice. They say I can't draw up to more than 20, so you have to delete some things. Remember that took that one up. God, that one. Where did I miss it? All right, that one will go on 15 minutes. That's on 28 8, 15 minutes. So let's check it out. 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. So these other ones I use, I'm going to delete them, so I'm gonna have space to use tools and explain things for you guys. Delete them. All right, now let's go back to 8, right? Yeah, I'm gonna see it. 28.8. That was on 28. All right. I think, where did I see it? Gravestone Doji candlestick. All right. We are closer to it. Using it. All right, what kind of candle is that? Okay, it's not it. Just stay with me. We will soon nail it. Okay. Where I saw the doji candlestick. This is not it. Let me use the 8 hours time frame. Okay. That's the end. I believe I used 15-minute time frame to get that shit for you guys, but don't know what it is. This is also one of the example, but the wick is not pretty long, so I'm looking for the one that is wick is. All right. We got another one. Okay. Yep. Have you seen? Have you seen this, guys? Have you seen it? Oh, no. Have you seen it? That's it. Let me explain it let me zoom it so that you guys can really see it. Have you seen it? two of the candles we formed. This is the one I'm referring to. This is the one I'm referring to. That is the Gravestone Doji. Though the closing price and the opening price are almost at the same time. So you see the long week, which shows that the buyers tried their best to push the market upward, but unfortunately they couldn't do it. Rather, what happened? Rather, the sellers take control of the market and the price timed down. So now, as it's like this, you don't know if it was an uptrend or a downtrend. And I remember I told you, when you identify an uptrend, as it just happened here now, everyone knows that this was an uptrend. All right, have you seen from 106,000 US dollars per 1 BTC? Have you seen it at this support level here? Have you seen it? The price, it was an uptrend to what? 116,400. Have you seen it? See the price here. Have you seen the price? 116,398. That is the price of the BTC. That is the price of what? The BTC. So that is the price of the BTC. Let me increase this thing for you guys to see. Have you seen? So now, when this occur at a support, it was in an uptrend, but that uptrend was not in the middle of the market or in the area of consolidation. It occurred at its resistance level. This is the resistance level. Now, watch what happened again to the price. The price timed down to 116,000. Okay, to 116,000. The price timed down to 116,000 US dollar. So this is just the technical aspect of it. All right. So now, if you want to set your trade, if you want to trade well from here, after this form, we waited for a bearish. You see, it was now in a consolidation. You can wait for a big bearish like this to take place. The bearish candle form here to take place. From there, you enter your position. This would have been your entry. Okay, you enter here. My entry is the blue line. All right, my stop loss, I would have set my stop loss above the resistance level. You see my stop loss above the resistance level. Have you seen my stop loss above the resistance level? Now, set my take profit to reach here. Now, set my take profit to start somewhere here. Alright, take my take profit to start somewhere here. So that's just it. My take profit is my green candle. Alright, so you see, so you have seen now that my take profit right there. You see right here now that my take profit is 107,222. That's my take profit. My stop loss is where? You see my stop loss? My stop loss is 116,690.8 US dollar. My entry would have been where? 100 and what? 15,404. That's it. Perfect. So now let's go back to the chart. Let's go back and set our chart. This is it. Let's go back and check our chart. Coming. Just stay with me. Coming. You come here. So you're not talking about the chart right now. We're gonna use cross margin. Market is gonna go sell. If at to that point, now we will set it to be non-market. I will set it to be what? The limit order. What do you do? You set it to be what? 100 and I told you that the stop the price is 115,404. The quantity you're gonna select order by value. That's the price. Now you set your take profit to be what? 107, 222, and stop loss to be what? Don't look at the market because this is just the current market. All right, I'm just telling you, if assuming we are at that position now, this is how you have entered the trade, okay, and make your profit. So 116,690. Have you seen? Your stop loss would have been 3% and your profit would have been 21%. I would have pressed sell if you have liquidity over there. So this is very, very interesting, and remember, I always advise you guys not to trade only with candlestick pattern. Use another entry like the RSI to check the trend of the market, the direction, where is the market, who is the control of the market, okay, who is in control of the market. You follow the direction, listen to news also, you'll be able to get things done at the right time. All right, so guys, I definitely don't want to stress your time. If you have any question, you are free to ask. You are free to ask me in the comment section. I'm here to support. Okay, I'm still waiting for your question. Okay, I think someone is typing. Satoris can type. I'm coming. Keep typing. I'm waiting for you. All right. Okay. Question: is Gravestone Doji candlestick pattern a type of doji candlestick? All right. Yes. Gravestone Doji candlestick is a type of doji candlestick because doji candlestick is a candlestick in which the market is in decision level. You don't know if the market is going to move upward or is going to go downward. But with Gravestone Doji candlestick, now we now discover that if it occurs at in an uptrend, there tends to be a bearish reversal. that the sellers are in control of the market. All right. So a Gravestone Doji candlestick pattern, Saturday's Empire, is a type of doji stick candlestick pattern. We have two. One is the Dragonfly Doji candlestick pattern, which is the bearish reversal, and the second one is the Gravestone Doji candlestick pattern, which is a bearish reversal. Okay, the other one was bullish reversal. This one is bearish reversal. I hope I've answered your question, Saturday's. Let me type that in case it's not online. You can, yes, it is a type. Any other question? If you have any other question, feel free to communicate so that we can end the tutorial right now. So guys, so in the absence of no other question, thank you for your time, and I really appreciate. Okay, I think it's typing. So thank you for your time. All right, that was good. Thank you for your time. See you. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Bye.